Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. All right, guys, we have a new one I found at Target. I went toy hunting looking for something else, didn't find it. I ended up finding this guy. Um, of course, I'm a Sandman figure, and let me tell you something. DC really hasn't made too many Sandman figures. I think maybe like a handful of DC figures. I remember the old school Mattel Sandman. I have a DC Direct Sandman somewhere in storage, and and I'm sure there have maybe been another Sandman, maybe a couple more. I'm not 100% sure, but anyways, it is of the gold label Wesley Dodds Sandman gold label right there. I don't know what is gold label about this guy. I thought this is his original color. So what is the gold label? What is the other one? Is there a regular Sandman? And why is this a gold label? This was the only one that was at Target, so I had to pick it up. I'm a fan of Sandman, so you can't go wrong with Sandman. Anyways, let's go ahead and take this out the package. And then we'll take a look at the card. And of course, we'll do a little read up as well. The last DC figure that I bought, well, last Mcfarlane figure that I bought was Sub-Zero and Scorpion. But the last DC figure I bought was the another gold label, Cyborg Superman. So let's take out Sandman. There's Sandman right there. We're going to take out his card. There's the DC base right there with the DC label on it. And we'll take out his card. And if you're not familiar with Sandman, we'll do a little read up. And holy crap, look at that. We'll do a quick little read up. I'll try to read it as quickly as I possibly can with my horrible reading skills. Okay, here we go. Sporting a suit, hat, cape, and gas mask, he employed his detective skills, sleeping gas, and other gimmicks against a legion of crooks. Touched by the power of Morpheus, Lord of Dreams, World War I veteran Wesley Dodds was plagued by nightmares of evil deeds. Eventually, he realized these were precise. I don't know. I can't read prescient and visions, and used his vast fortune, scientific genius, and years of experience as a world traveler to create the Sandman, eerie mystery man stalking America's vilest human predators. He was a founder of the Justice Society of America, fighting uncanny menaces and battling the military might of Nazi Germany in Japan, but was always most comfortable hunting the darkest examples of human evil. Nice picture of Sandman right there, and we'll see how close it comes to how he actually looks. And looking at how he looks, yeah, he does look like he's from it looks like he's pretty much accurate, which is surprising, being that Mcfarlane doesn't really do accurate stuff. So let's take him out of the package. Not always. Sometimes he does accurate stuff. Sub-Zero is a perfect example, or Scorpion. Scorpion right here actually is a perfect example right there of him actually doing accurate stuff, portrayals. That's why I like the Mortal Kombat line that Mcfarlane, has. Hopefully he can pump out some more figures. Oh, there's his gun right there. Hopefully his gun is not is attached. It always seems like every Sandman figure I get or I have bought, his gun has been attached to his hand. But I mean, that's a part of who Sandman is, anyways, right? So he's gonna have the gun in his hand, but hopefully it's not attached. And I do wish he did come with more accessories, like maybe interchangeable head and maybe another weapon. I know he only has like one weapon, but anyways, let's take out Sandman. So I feel like this body's been used before. I'm not 100% sure. Let me bring my camera down just a little bit. If you guys know where this jacket came from, let me know. I don't know if I like the flare. I mean, I could have done without the flare. But then again, I don't know. Maybe if you put it down to the side, maybe he'd look a lot better. But I don't know about the flare. I guess they were kind of going for this look. So here's the side-by-side comparison. Actually, not that bad. It would have been cool if he came with some effects, like he does right here. And it looks like, does he have another gun right there in his hand? I don't know what that is. Maybe a filter, not a filter, but what do you call it? A silencer? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there he is right there. Looks good. The belt is not showing. There's no belt there. No belt in the picture. And it's close enough. I'm not going to lie. The glasses, let's take a closer look. I'm just comparing them to this right here. Yeah, he's got the buckles, the hat, everything looks good. The hat kind of looks a little wonky, but other than that, it's pretty accurate to the card. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at Sandman. So the gun is a little warped. Is it removable? Is it removable? Let's see. Yeah, and the way his hand is, too, it's just... Yeah. Let me see. You might have to bend it. Is the gun removable? Yeah, you can remove... Yeah, you can remove it. Let me see. Yeah, it feels like it can be removed. Yeah, it can be removed, but we'll leave it in there because that's the whole thing. And that's the risk that you take of putting the gun in the guy's hand when you put him in package, is it's going to be warped. And this is really frail too. I feel like this is going to break off. But yeah, the gun is removable. And really nice detail. And they actually give him a wash. Sometimes Mcfarlane doesn't get lazy, and he actually gives them a wash on the coat. I like that a lot. That's actually really, really nice. Can't say the same for the back, but it is what it is. You're not going to display them from the back anyway, so. Even the hat has a wash as well. It's not removable. The mask is not removable. It is, the hat and the mask is one piece. The neck is right there. It's on a ball joint. Nicely done. Nice movements in there. I like that a lot. I do wish it would have came with an interchangeable head, but I can't remember if the Sandman ever... Does he remove the mask? I can't remember if he's ever removed the mask. If you guys know, let me know. So yeah, the hand is kind of weird because you can only have him shoot it in this direction like that. It's nice. The gun is nice. It's kind of a cheap gold that like Mcfarlane would normally use. I guess it depends on how you move it, right? Let me see. I guess if you point it this way, yeah, I guess it'll work. Let me see. 90-degree bend. Yeah, he has the 90-degree bend. That's really good. The colors the overall color choice, geez, I can't speak, is really, really nice, man. I like how he looks. The glasses are done really, really nice. Great job with the glasses. Those are, looks like they're painted on there. I like that effect, the red and orange on there. That's really, really cool. It gives some depth to this character. Fist right here. I can live with that. It'd be nice if he had some interchangeable hands, but I'm not stressing out over that. He's got a nice silhouette. Let's see. Knees bend. The legs are actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna complain about the length of the legs because obviously you can see right there he does have long legs, only because his pants looks like it's pulled up near his belly button or up to his belly button. So I'm not mad at that. Actually, it looks really great, man. Really great. This guy looks really good. The shoes looks really great. I'm pretty sure they use these pants for Joker. Let's see. Knee bend. How does the knee look? Not too shabby. It's still ugly, but at the same time, it's actually not too bad at all. It looks horrible when you bend it, obviously, but, you know. Yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with this figure, man. I can't really complain. There's really nothing much wrong with this guy. He's pretty simple, pretty plain, but at the same time, he looks great. Let's see, ankle movement right there, and then he has toe pivot. That's really good that they give him toe pivot because you're gonna want Sandman to do some walking, some posing like this, man. Looks really great in a pose. Really, really nice. Okay, so let's do a quick measurement and then we'll do some comparisons, guys. So how big is Sandman? And if you're guessing around 7 inches, you're probably right. Okay, so Sandman stands. Sandman all the way up to the top of his hat. He's a little over 7 inches tall, 7 1/8 tall. So just a little bit over 7 inches tall. One of the last figs I reviewed of Dracula, right there, NECA Dracula. I want to compare him, of course, with Scorpion back here. Scorpion, that's how he measures up. Scorpion, really dope. I really love the Scorpion. I ain't gonna lie, this guy has grown on me. Sub-Zero is another story, but I do like the Scorpion. I know they're different, painted differently, but this is something about Scorpion and the color that he's rocking is just so damn cool. NECA, another NECA Dracula, Shredder right there. Of course, we'll do Sub-Zero. Why not Sub-Zero? The last DC figure that I showed you guys, how does he measure up with Cyborg Superman? That's how he measures up. 1 million Batman, which is freaking huge compared to Sandman. I don't know Sandman's height. I don't know if he's a big guy or not. I've always felt like he's been like average size. There he is with Superman. Different Superman. And then Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock is a big guy. He overshadows Sandman. Well, not necessarily overshadows, but yeah, he's a tall guy. How about Agent Venom with Sandman? Marvel Legend. That's how he measures up with a Marvel Legend. And then, how about Armored? Let's do an Armored Batman right there. This guy is big. Oh, and you know what? How about a Trader Guard? Trader Guard, who is dusty as hell. Mcfarlane. Look at that. Both rocking the gas mask. And then, last but not least, we'll do Berserker. Right there. Okay, guys, let me give you my rating. I like this guy. I don't see anything wrong with him. I think Mcfarlane did a great job. Paint apps are pretty much on point. It could be a nice wash on the green pants, but, you know, I actually do like the kind of clean look that he does have. I wish the straps would be a little bit more browner, maybe to match his coat, maybe a lighter brown, because they blend in with his vest. The tie looks great. The vest looks great. The mask looks pretty good. I can't complain there. He looks good. I like him. You know what? I'm going to be very, very generous, man, because I can't find any flaws with this guy. And he's pretty much on point. And I like him more than I thought I would. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I like how he looks for $20. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. Or was this 25 or 30? I can't remember. It was a gold label, so nice. I like him. 9 out of 10, guys. Definitely recommend it if you guys collect DC Mcfarlane figs. Get this guy if you can find him. It's a gold label. There you guys have it. There's my little review. I like him a whole lot more now that he's out of package. I can definitely vouch for him. I think you guys would like him too. So, and maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I do have, you know, a fondness in my heart for Sandman. So there he is, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Thanks.